During the late 17th century, the Dutch East India Company began importing of slaves from Southeast Asia, Indonesia, and other Dutch East Indian colonies to work on their farms and mine areas. Upon their arrival in the Cape, slaves were forcibly stripped of their clothes, papers, and even their identities, including their last names. They were given new names indicating the months of their arrival in the Cape, which has been passed through generation. These descendants, also known as the 12 Faces, currently shown at the Ezekiel Slave Lodge Museum in Cape Town. 1760s, Jan de Waal, an employer of the VOC, who built several huurhuisies, which he rented out to his slaves, which became known as the Malay Quarter and later the Bukab. The Bukab, as we know today, is predominantly Cape Muslim community, made up of descendants of people who first arrived in the Cape as slaves, political exiles, convicts, skilled craftsmen, artisans, and famous scholars and religious leaders. One such man is famously known as Imam Sheikh Yusuf. Yusuf was a priest and a nobleman in his country and was brought to Cape Town in 1694. They meant to isolate him in a region outside of town known as Zandvlei, this reasoning being that he could not influence slaves that originated from his hometown. However, this proved to be a futile attempt as the Malaysian slaves became influenced by the word of Islam, which reached them from Yusuf's residential area, which in return resulted to be a place of worship and later a temple. Sheikh Yusuf is referred to as the father of Islam in South Africa, especially in the Cape. Islam became a major religion in Cape Town during the 1794, and Islam has retained a cultural and religious understanding in the Malay Quarter for over 300 years. The Masjid Al-Wal Mosque is recognized as the first mosque established in the country, which was firstly constructed in 1794 during the first British occupation of the Cape. Masjid Omar is the first mosque for public prayer and is where Cape traditions are rooted, and Arabic Afrikaans language was first taught. Today, Bukabs, colorful houses, and cobblestone streets have came to be identified as the heart and culture of the Malaysian people.